Prologue. The time. Now. The place. Hell. Specifically, the 9th level, reserved for murderers, misers, malefactors, and miscreants. Also, illegal comic book downloaders and Republican vice presidents. The temperature. Fucking hot.
It's happening, my lord.
Huh?
Everything we feared, it comes to pass today.
Judgment Day.
Worse. He's coming back, and this time he's staying.
Him.
Oh, our worst fucking nightmare.
Oh, shit. Pollo! Disclaimer. This doesn't happen. This is just speculation about what might be happening. We've been waiting for you, Rooster, preparing for your return. The forces of darkness, the infernal armies. If you want to know what really happens, skip ahead to the next scene. It's on the page after next. That's how this story really begins. Every last one of us, united. After all this stuff with the Demon Lord and his Hellspawn army. And now it falls to me, the supreme and absolute ruler in the lands of eternal fire and darkness, to give the command. Run! Run like hell! Now! Shit. Hey, Tony, keep walking. We need to talk. Keep fucking walking. Agent Bredman?
That's Interim Acting Director Bredman, Agent Colby. Chief Director Lamode put me in charge during this difficult transitional period. With so many of this department's top agents hospitalized, they've brought me in to keep things running smoothly and oversee the various personnel reassignments.
Reassignments?
You've been assigned a new partner. Agent Chu said in no uncertain terms that he's unwilling to work with you.
Tony said that? Tony said this.
No fucking way. You keep me partnered with Colby, and I guarantee you end up with another agent in the hospital.
Lamo's pulled some strings to get you a new partner. Highly decorated agent. Brave, smart, tough as fucking nails. Absolutely fearless. Transferring in today from the USDA, and I'm told you already have a working relationship with him.
You mean Pollo?
Funny. I was told he was punctual. Wonder why he hasn't reported in yet. I trust you can keep busy until he shows up, can't you, Agent Colby? Chu, my office. Now. Agent Chu, since we're currently short-staffed, the decision was made to bring in someone on the FDA payroll to serve as a temporary field agent.
Oh, God, no.
This is FDA informant Deshaun Barry, though I'm told his preferred sobriquet is
D-Bear. Yeah, we've met.
How's it hanging, Chu?
Is there a problem, Agent Chu? If you'd prefer your old partner, that could easily be arranged.
No problem.
Good.
Looks like the dream team is back in action, eh, Tony, old pal? Give me some. What do you think, Chu? I look cop enough for you? Or maybe this.
No. Can we speed this up, please? We have work to do.
Work? Holy shit. I thought maybe for our first case they'd throw us a softball.
As I understand it, this is a softball.
Gummy tank! What the hell happened here? Jawbreaker cannon!
No idea.
Swedish fish battering ram!
But I got a feeling this is where we're gonna find out.
Nice of you FDA bigwigs to finally show up, but we got this thing under control an hour ago.
What is this thing?
He's crazy! He's a terrorist and he went berserk! No, I'm not. It's not true.
Will somebody please explain to me what went on here?
Raymond Reese is a cryosaccharaire, able to craft anything with the monosaccharides, glucose, and fructose molecules into working, functioning machinery. He is also the most recent hire of the Sugar Rush Sweets Shack Candy Shop. Or at least he was until today, when he is said to have snapped and used the sugary war machines he created to go on a rampage that lasted 43 minutes, destroyed 2 city blocks, and caused several $billion in damage. And throughout his frenzy of destruction, he was heard to utter these words: "War is coming! A war for the truth! We are egg!"
We've got a half-dozen witnesses, including the store owner here, confirming that Mr. Reese perpetrated these...
Wait a minute. How's this Creosacrare power work? How's he do that? And how do you spell Creosacrare anyway?
D-Bear, listen. Let me deal with the perp.
What do I get to do?
I don't know. Make yourself useful. Get a statement from the store owner. Where were we?
I didn't do it, sir.
How about answering a few questions, huh, Granny? Let's start with how old you are. Like what, 100?
At least I don't remember doing it.
Look, I've got a way of knowing if you're telling the truth, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
Hey, what the hell are you... Oh!
May I interest you in a peppermint, young man?
Huh? No, bitch, I'm trying to question you. I don't want no motherfucking peppermint.
Look into the peppermint. Listen to me, and do exactly as I say.
You, getting anything?
Yeah, but it's confused. I see it wasn't Reese's fault.
The Minth Imperia hypnotizes using peppermint candy. War is coming! A war for the truth! We are egg!
I don't think so. Snap out of it, D-Bear. And you, don't move, lady. You're busted.
Doesn't matter. War is coming, and you government thugs aren't going to be able to stop it until it's too late. You can't keep the truth from us forever. As for me, I'm 83. No record, first offense. Sweet, doddering old neighborhood grandmother, who's maybe not altogether upstairs. I figure the worst that happens to me is I get a cushy cell in a peppermint-free FDA prison, riding out my twilight years with 3 meals a day and a taxpayer-funded roof over my head.
Maybe so, you wrinkled old bat. But you'll be sucking food through a straw while you're there. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this job. How'd I do?
You tried to kill me, D-Bear.
Hey, what's that we grab a brewski, celebrate a job well done in our first closed case? Or we can go to this great place I know and get us a bucket of fried extra crispy.
Just drop me off at the hospital on our way out of here.
Hospital! John! Where are you, John? Dinner! Not bad if I do say so myself.
Yeah, Chew here.
Hey, Tony, what's shaking?
What do you want?
Listen, Ton, I know you're pissed, but just hear me out on this, okay? I had this idea, a way to take down the Collector. It's gonna sound crazy, but I think it's our best shot at taking this fucker out. But, because of recent events at work, I think we might have to speed up the timeline on this. Tony? Listen, man, I know I fucked up. I'm trying to make things right.
I told you we were through, John. Don't call here again.
All right, Tony, if that's the way you want it. Fuck it. End Blood Pudding, Chapter 1. Shit.
Colby, my office, now. That new partner we assigned you, he's gone missing.
Puyo?
We want you to investigate.
Yes, sir. I'll get right on that.
I don't know what's wrong with that ex-partner of yours, but he's acting weird and suspicious. I want you working the Puyo case as well, Chew.
Yes, sir. John Colby, you're under arrest for the murder of a federal agent.
We find the defendant, John Colby, guilty!
You broke my heart for the last time, John Colby.
Ah! Oh, what the fuck have you done, John Colby? Shit.
That new partner we assigned you, he's gone missing.
Pollo?
We want you to investigate. Any idea where your partner is?
Dunno. Left him at the hospital last night. Still keeping vigil over Pickle or whatever her name is.
Agent Barry, is that a bucket of chicken you're eating?
I'll get on the horn and give the hospital a call, Director Bredman. Right away, Director Bredman. Hospital.
The office calling. I'm late. I gotta go. Don't worry, I'll stay here. I have my laptop, I can work from here, and Rosemary and Tang should be back this afternoon. And you'll call if any change to her condition, and I'll call right away. Olive's strong, Tony. Stronger than you know. She's going to get through this. She's going to be fine. Good morning, nurse. Any news on
Still in surgery. What about also still in surgery?
and the patient in room 284?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chew. Call you the moment he wakes.
My personal line, not the office line. And the instant he shows any signs of consciousness.
Yes, Mr. Chew.
It's Agent Chew. Special Agent Chew. FDA.
Yeesh, what a tool. Totally.
You took my ear, my partner, my daughter. You're gonna pay, you son of a bitch.
Soon. About freaking time, Chew. Boss man Bredman was plenty pissed about you being a no-show this morning, but I managed to take some of the heat off of you.
What, you sleep with him?
Sleep with him? Are you insane? I like being partnered with you, Chew, but I don't like it that much. Now come on, we got work to do. Work!
What the hell is that?
Behold the mighty Megatriceratops, one of the strangest as well as the largest and most majestic of the herbivorous dinosaurs to walk the earth during the late Cretaceous period about 68 million years ago. A specimen of which, almost completely intact, was recently unearthed in the frozen northern territories of Canada, and then donated for cutting-edge research, cloning, genetic engineering, and de-extinction experimentation. Highway Patrol pulled this rig over on a routine traffic stop. Didn't know what to make of its cargo, so they gave us a call. Truck was en route to a dinner event for the bon vivants. Bunch of hoity-toity one-percenters who get off on chowing down on things that are endangered or extinct.
The bon vivants? I busted the bon vivants. I shut them down.
And shot some motherfucker through the head after he threatened your girl. Come on. Thing is, you're dealing with folks with $1,200 an hour lawyers. Politicians and CEOs, tycoons, royalty, and the old rich. You didn't actually figure any of these folks would spend even a microsecond behind bars, did you?
Okay, so what happened?
What happened? They went legit. Now they got permits for all the crazy shit they eat during their swanky once-a-month dinners. After donating to wildlife preserves, greasing political campaigns and foreign governments, and funding archaeological expeditions and scientific research.
You're telling me all this is above board?
Yep, that dino head you saw in the back of the truck. Bought lock, stock, and barrel by the bon vivants after a generous donation to a genetic research institute, and after the egghead researchers got all the DNA and whatever else they were after.
So why are we here?
'Cause of him. Who? Benjamin Davis Hanna. Circled near the bottom of the FDA's 10 most wanted list for a while, until those egg terrorists and kooky cultists knocked him off. Got a line on him while reviewing cold case files.
You? Reviewing case files?
Agents Barry and Chew, FDA.
Hey man, this is a legal establishment.
Good, then you got nothing to hide. Move aside. Oh, and hey, big guy, you might want to contact your manager, discreetly, and have him turn on a few fans.
Hold on, Benjamin Hanna. I recognize that name. Wasn't he the burping bandit?
The burping bandit. Fuck over all the money, eh, Pooh? And don't try anything funny.
Oh yeah? Or what?
FDA's got this guy categorized as a vectolacturitaire. Sour milk is supposed to make him able to produce toxic and debilitating eructation, which is a fancy-ass word for burps. Hannah went into the wind a while ago. FDA figured he retired, but I think he just set his sights higher. Check this out. List of robberies in the neighborhood. High-end jewelry stores, auction houses, high-end art galleries. All of them hit after the Bon Vivant's monthly meal.
And you think Hannah is the guy behind it? You think he's here?
Dude, I think he's right there.
Hands in the air, fucker. Step away from your milk.
You didn't let me finish, Chew. I don't think this guy is actually a vectolacturitaire. I think he's really a The vectocyberateur is able to produce noxious eructation based on the age of what he ingests. Nuh-uh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like this job.
Soon! You know, D-Bear, I can't believe I'm saying this, but that was some damn good detective work you did out there. Figuring all that out, being prepared so we could take that fucker down.
Hell yes it was, and let me tell you something else. You ain't seen nothing yet.
D-Bear, you do realize this is a temporary assignment, right?
Only if you got plans on taking your old partner back. Otherwise, you best get used to this partnership. Chew, my office, now. Got something I want you to look into. A new assignment about a missing agent.
Hold on, gotta take this.
Chew.
Shh. Chew here.
Agent Chew, it's Nurse Daggertooth. Something's happened. What happened? Olive, my dear, it's Mason. Wake up, child. We need to talk.
You! Get the hell away from her!
Get away! That, my dear Mrs. Chew, was most definitely a mistake.
Now! Savoy's awake? More than awake, Agent. He's missing, and I'm afraid it's worse than that, Agent. Your wife and daughter are missing as well.
End Blood Puddin, Chapter 2. Then,
his injuries are simply too severe. I'm afraid he's not going to make it through the night. Not without a miracle.
Your miracle is here, gentlemen. Here, directly from the USDA's Advanced Body Systems Robotics Division. Parts have already been delivered for the other injured agent as well.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Now, FDA Director Mike Appleby and Special Agent Caesar Valenzano reporting for duty.
The body of a horse and a mechanical crab claw.
Returning to duty is fine, contingent on doctor approval, Agent Appleby. But if you expect to be reinstated to a command position, you're going to need to take that up with Chief Director Lamode. Agent Appleby, what? Sorry, Appleby, but you screwed this collector takedown op royally. And the FDA bigwigs have serious concerns about your ability to... Hey, are you even listening to me? John! Mikey, you're looking, Is this going to be a problem, Agent Colby? Between us, I mean? Heroic agent brought back from near death and modified by kick-ass cybernetic enhancements? Now why would that be a problem? So, tell me, is that new bionic horse body anatomically correct? Maybe we should give those two some privacy. Good to see you up and about as well, Agent Valenzano. Heard it was touch and go for you for a while. Bullshit! It'll take more than one overpowered Soviet cybopath psychopath to take me down. I plan on living a long damn time. And he does! Issue number 60. I hate you, Chew! Would you two please shut the fuck up? Why the big boss is coming down on Appleby anyway? Why,
because he signed off on an operation that incapacitated some of our best agents, endangered a teenage civilian, and cost millions of dollars, and because he facilitated the pardon of a rogue agent, who's now gone rogue again after kidnapping the teenage civilian daughter of one of our best agents, along with that agent's wife, who happens to be a member of the media.
No. That isn't what happened.
This is what happened! Keep away from her, damn it!
This is a mistake!
Don't. Don't hurt him, Amelia. Mason's a friend.
As I said, good lady, you've assaulted me in error. I assure you my intentions are entirely benevolent, and I, like you, am only concerned about this dear girl's safety.
Olive, you're awake? I've been awake. I'm just not in a hurry to explain all this to my dad. What's going on, big man?
You're not safe. Now that the Collector knows about you, how powerful you are, you may never be safe again. I have to get you out of here, into hiding.
Hide? Fuck that. I've got a better idea. We're going after them. Olive, you can't do this, especially not with him. You can't trust him, and you can't go anywhere without talking to your father. Talk to my father? Are you crazy?
Agent Chu,
Savoy didn't take them. They went voluntarily, and it was Olive's decision. I told your dad I wouldn't let you out of my sight, Olive. I guess that means I'm coming along too.
Charge nurse saw them during her last set of rounds, which means they may have up to a 2-hour head start on us.
Yes, but where did they go, Agent Chu? Do you have any idea?
Meanwhile, several thousand miles away.
Some gelatin dessert, my master. I'm told it's urgent.
They're gone, Master, and we have no idea where they went.
Where they went, Agent Chu? Are you getting a reading?
She...
2 hours ago, and only a few feet away.
All right, big man. We got a plan? Where we going?
It seems to me you have some strong opinions on that matter, my dear, so I'll leave that to you, after we make a brief sojourn to the hospital cafeteria.
Cafeteria?
Indeed, where I'm going to insist that Olive partake in the Jell-O.
Now, the Gelasta de Ferro eats Jell-O to communicate with anyone eating Jell-O.
Gone.
Yes, my master. They stopped briefly at the hospital cafeteria and then disappeared approximately 2 hours ago. The girl and another in the care of the fat one.
Unsurprising. Savoy of all people recognizes her value. He'll take precautions to keep her secure and away from me. You can find them, of course.
Of course.
Then assemble your team. Find the girl. Bring her to me. And kill anyone who gets in your way.
We are ready, my master, and we live to serve. We have our orders.
The Jella Bestiar animates and controls familiars out of the processed collagen of slaughtered animals. Angry familiars. Suit up.
Roger that.
The Jella Plasmator uses strawberry-flavored gelatin to craft super-resilient armor and fully functional weaponry.
Prepare your weapons.
10-4.
The other uses grape.
And you, locate the girl.
With pleasure.
The Jellicellabella molds gelatin brains that have psychic powers and synaptic processing speeds of 1,000 teraflops per second. They are the Jellassassins, an extremely lethal paramilitary troop of criminals and killers, all of which possess abilities derived from the ingestion or manipulation of gelatin-based foodstuffs and hydrolyzed collagen. They traveled the world, accepting assignments for contract killing, destabilizing foreign powers, assorted Black Ops missions, all manner of mercenary mayhem and murder for hire, until they got a better offer. You will serve me, or you will be collected. You getting anything?
They're close. How close? Very close.
2 hours ago.
How is the gelatin, child?
It's being used to spy on us by the vampire servants while we make our recoveries.
And what else?
1 hour ago.
Oh God, it smells like death down there.
Of course it does. It's a rendering plant where they slaughter the animals to make collagen for the gelatin. It's also the base of the gel assassins.
10 minutes ago.
You plan on taking on a team of assassins on your own. Just the two of you, even with your injuries. You can help too, Amelia. Can you handle a machine gun? This machine gun is made of chocolate.
10 seconds ago.
Are we ready to proceed upon this most auspicious endeavor?
Lock and load, motherfuckers.
Now! And then...
More gelatin dessert, my lord?
Already? I didn't expect the Gelatastafaro and his crew to succeed this quickly. No, sir. They didn't.
Guess who, peckerhead? Did you think I was going to run from you? That I was going to hide from you? Nope. Anyone who serves you, anyone who pays allegiance to you, will take them down, dismantle your entire operation, and then we're going to go after you.
You're too much like your father, little girl, and Savoy hasn't trained you nearly as well as you think. Both of these things are going to get you killed.
Elsewhere!
She's going to get herself killed. I know the future, what needs to happen for the Collector to die.
Agent Chu,
if Olive goes after him, she won't survive. But she won't listen to me because of this. Talk to my father? Are you crazy? You think he'll listen to me? You think he listens to anybody? Look how he's treating John Colby, his partner and best friend. You think he's going to listen to reason about anything concerning the guy who bit off his ear? Never mind how much training I've got from Mason over the last year, which was my idea, by the way, and on my terms. How helpless I'd be if he hadn't been training me. Helpless or dead. Maybe you and my dad don't trust Mason, but I trust him with my life. He's been good to me. In a lot of ways, Mason Savoy's as good a father, and in a lot of ways a better father than my real one is or ever was.
Agent Chu!
I've been a real asshole, haven't I?
You're going to have to be more specific.
Listen, John, I fucked up, not you. I should have given you the benefit of the doubt. Should have listened to you. But all of this, Olive, Tony, Savoy, it was all more than I could handle. I
get it, Cinderella. No need to turn this into Lifetime's movie of the week. We can work things out later. Question is, what do you want to do about it now?
I thought maybe we should start working together again. Find Olive, and then keep working together after that. Bredman's been saying something about a missing agent, and you said you had some ideas about bringing down the Collector.
Fuck. Sorry, Tony, I gotta be back soon. Shit. End Blood Puddin, Chapter 3. Prologue. The penthouse apartment of celebrity chef Chow Chu. Open up. Open up in the name of the law. This is a matter of national security.
Huh? Colby, what are you doing here?
Listen, Chow, I need a favor. Get the hell out of here. I don't have time or interest in doing favors for the idiot partner of my asshole brother. I've got a chicken, Chow, and I need you to cook it. Recook it, actually, if you want to get technical.
Cook a chicken? As a matter of national security?
That's right. Now are you interested? Maybe, but oh, good God. Oh, where did you get this thing? How old is this? And why does it smell this way? A half hour earlier. Eureka! This thing is putrid. Are those maggots? Get this the fuck out of here. You need to cook it for Tony so he can stomach it. This is Pollo. Pollo was really, really badass. You're feeding that to my brother in order to avenge your sister. Step into my kitchen. End prologue. Elsewhere, the shit hits the fan.
You guys hear that? Somebody at the door? Out here? Hey, what's up? You guys here to party? Who's there? A guy covered in spaghetti, a giant mashed potato creature, a dude with giant teeth, and, what exactly are you supposed to be?
Doom. This is the Granger-Kulibiak International Telescope. It's one of the 3 most powerful telescopes in the world, built in the Taimyr Peninsula in northern Siberia as a part of a collective agreement between the respective space agencies of the American and Russian governments. With an annual operational budget of $28 million and expenses of only $3 million, the astronomers of Granger-Kulibiak could have anything they desired. And when they got bored with that, anything they could imagine. But even in their worst alcohol, drug, and psychedelic chalk-induced bad trips, they never imagined it would end for them like this. And given the remoteness of the telescope, and the fact that a great majority of the time its personnel were incommunicado, if not completely insensible, no one will notice they are gone for weeks. This will serve as our base. This is where we will launch our war. Elsewhere, the shit hits the fan. The vivacious, verdant, vegetable as a victim. Elsewhere, Pizza Pal Pogrom. Again, Crunchberry Contagion. And again, Gel Assassin Eradication. Ain't no doubt about it, shit's really hit the fan this time.
Indeed it has. This collector monster is out of control. It seems he's declared war, accelerating his collecting, sending his servants to force everybody with food powers into his service, and killing anybody who resists. He's going to be too powerful to stop soon, if he isn't already. Of course, to stop him, first we're going to have to find him. He's been in hiding since the FDA's disastrous offensive on the Collector's Castle.
Director Bredman, I got a reading on that which can help. A lead on the Collector's locale. Gonna need Agent Valenzano with me on this assignment.
Fine, just get me results, agents, and do it quickly. Yo, what about me, boss? Doctors have cleared Agent Voorhees for return to duty. You can be teamed with him, Agent Barry. The crippled retarded guy? Shit. Fuck. What's going on, Chew? Hope you didn't partner up with me because of some fool notion about getting back at me for working with Savoy. Fair warning, I was a pretty badass motherfucker before I got this enormous bionic crab claw for a hand. Bet you I could cause all sorts of damage to any dumbass wanting to take me on now. He totally could, too. Disclaimer, this never happens. But it totally could happen.
I don't want any trouble, Caesar. I just want to find my little girl. Before it's too late. I figure us working together is our best bet. It wasn't the Collector that declared war. It was Olive. And I already know the future. She can't kill him. I have to do it alone. And I know what I have to do first so I can.
You know how to kill the Collector? Damn, Chew. What the hell's stopping you?
Because to kill the Collector, somebody else has to die first. Somebody who absolutely doesn't deserve it.
Meanwhile,
hand me the oregano.
That's the green stuff, right?
The Jello guys, Olive and Savoy did that.
So where they at?
Right now, taking on a pair of nodal foonies at some noodle shop in Chinatown, which serves as a cover for one of the Collector's top lieutenants.
Your Cybopath Tower telling you that?
Not exactly. Amelia is. She takes a bite of something wherever she's at, and texts me a few paragraphs describing what she just ate. From there, I can get a reading and narrow their location.
And that's because she writes it and you can taste what she writes, what you call it, right?
Sabo Scrivener.
Pretty smart, Chew. You and that little gal make a pretty good team. Of course, she coulda just texted you an address. Soon, and elsewhere, on the trail of the Collector. Where is he?
I didn't know. I swear. I'm telling the truth. You're gonna believe me. Are you? Let's find out.
Soon and elsewhere on the trail of the collector.
Where is he?
I don't know. The master only tells a select few. Only his generals.
Soon and elsewhere on the trail of the collector. Where is he?
You'll regret touching one of the master's inner circle. He will consume you slow. He will consume you painfully. You know where he is? Yes, but you'll never get it out of me.
Wrong.
So wrong. He took over a telescope in Siberia.
Interesting. Granger Kulibiak, no doubt.
So, we're going after him now, right, Mason? Before he's onto us and moves again?
Olive, my dear, eliminating his servants, dismantling the Collector's command infrastructure. That is significant. That will hurt him.
Yeah, but not as much as actually hurting him. Not as much as fucking killing him. Neither of you are gonna do anything. Except for this. Savoy, raise your hands and step away from my girl. I told you I was going to make you pay, you fat sack of shit.
Oh, I have no doubt. There will eventually be a reckoning between us. But is this really the best time for it? While there are far greater monsters than I roaming about.
Dad, no!
God damn it, Chew! You said you weren't gonna start no shit!
Tony, I think you're making a mistake. I've been watching them, Tony. Savoy's been good to Olive, and I think he's been good for Olive. Go. Get the fuck out of here before I change my mind.
And here, dear girl, I must take my leave.
But my training
Has progressed as far as it can, or will, at least by my hand. You've already received the totality of my experience and expertise. I fear I have nothing left to impart.
But we know where the Collector is now. We need to go after him.
I know my limitations, child, and I know I would not survive if I went up against him. It is my terrible fear that you would not as well.
You said I was the most powerful cyberpath you ever—
You are, Olive, but you'll never have your father's anger. Farewell, dear girl. Tell your father of your discovery, and let him use that information. As for you, one of these days you're going to be a most extraordinary and exemplary federal agent.
Yeah, I know.
Evening! Tony and Amelia's apartment.
I'll take you to Aunt Rosemary's in the morning, Olive. You can crash here for the night. And maybe in the morning we can talk about things, too. No lectures. No lectures, I promise. Maybe a bit of advice. Though if you're as powerful as I hear, it sounds like you don't need much. I am powerful, Dad. Not only that, I found out the hideout location of the Collector. Maybe the two of us can take him on together? I don't think so, Olive. Not according to Aunt Tony. According to Aunt Tony, the only— John, Chow, what do you guys do? I cooked something. Something magnificent. I've created a masterpiece.
Yep, and you're gonna use it to take down the Collector.
If this is the idea you had,
It's a damn good one.
I don't know how many times I have to go through this with everybody.
Tony, you need to listen to this.
I know what I have to do.
You
I
have to eat pollo. End Blood Puddin, Chapter 4. Then, Taymyr Peninsula, Northern Siberia, the Granger Kulibiak International Telescope. Dinner is served. Eat heartily, my servants. This dish I collected from the famed cyberlocutor Fortanieros, and contains a particularly rousing symphony by Shostakovich, as well as the collected wartime stratagems of Machiavelli and Sun Tzu. Make no mistake, war is here. but when it reaches our doorstep, I will ensure we are ready. And you three are to be my generals. The Galba-Tatariatsar is able to craft and control mashed potato golems to do his bidding. The strength and muscle mass of the Pasta Vesta Velescor is increased tenfold by wearing spaghetti. A strict and relentless pescatarian diet gives the Piscidentior razor-sharp teeth. Yes, eventually your abilities and powers will be absorbed into me. I will collect you, and you will achieve your own sort of immortality as a result. But serve me to my satisfaction. Fight with me, and I will allow you first to serve a long, full life. The Cybopath is able to get an impression of the past of anything he's consumed, and with practice, absorb the memories and abilities of anyone he's consumed. And the Collector has had so very much practice. He is here. Steel yourselves, my servants, and prepare for battle. Now!
I told you, there is only one way this is going to end. I am going to kill you. You've changed, boy. There's something different about you this time.
Then
You have to eat, Pollo.
now! I doubt it will be enough. But I will enjoy seeing exactly how much fight you have in you. More than your friends had. More than your sister had.
You son of a...
Good. Good. But what say we show each other what we're truly capable of?
You go ahead. I already ate.
Then you have to eat Pollo-tan to have a chance against the Collector.
I know. That's exactly what Tony told me when she left me her toe. That's what I have to do to kill him.
How's it taste, Tan? Might be a bit funky. Chow tried to flavor it up a bit, but it's not exactly fresh.
It tastes magnificent. You brought me a bird that was rotting, and I worked wonders with it.
Doesn't it, Tony? Tony, how's it taste?
It tastes angry.
Now! The Senesalarant eats very fast.
You should not have allowed that.
Chew. Consuming French toast allows the Panyan Gagreska to produce keratin in the human ungus at a preternaturally accelerated rate. That was a fatal error. The Cybo Invaleska eats to enhance strength. Meat from rabbits gives the Kerala Pacella lightning-fast reflexes. The Cybo Inimicus can identify weakness in his or her enemy. A well-fed victim medicus can heal quickly from even the most debilitating injuries. The Proliphalunatus eats boiled lima beans to excel at 24 forms of lethal hand-to-hand combat. How can you hit like that? Pollo is just really, really badass. Enough of this. Enough toiling with you. I'm going to finish you, Cho. And then I'm coming for your daughter. Ingestion of a certain type of olive makes the Ila Divu invincible.
No.
Then, heads up, folks. We're almost to the drop zone. I think you're making a mistake, Chew. If all of us couldn't do it, plus Savoy, what makes you think you can do it on your own?
I'm not doing it on my own. Not exactly, anyway. And this is how Tony told me it had to be. I really wish I could come with you, Dad. Yes, Olive, but as I told you, I know. But I want you to have something. I made this for you, Dad. I want you to kill him with this.
Now!
You're not going to touch her. You're not going to touch anyone. Not ever again. Something funny? You win. Chew. Bon appetit. What? This is how it ends. For people like us. For psychopaths. One will die, and the other will dine on the flesh of his enemy. I die, yes, but I'll live on. All my power, all that I've seen, done, and collected, my immortality in you. You're only half right. You die. The only thing that's eating you is the rats. You can't. I have powers. Unimaginable powers. I don't want them. You must want something. Yeah, for your victims to find peace. This is for Tony. No! Wait! You can't. I know things about the space fruit, the fire lighting, about what's coming. I'll find out some other way. No! You go to hell. No!
And then...
Yo, heads up! It's over now. Over.
Not over! Ah! Not yet! Epilogue. The time. Now. The place. Hell. Specifically, the 9th level. Reserved for murderers, misers, malefactors, and miscreants. Also, flatulent airline passengers and daytime TV cooking shows that steal the name of popular comic books.
Looks like we got a new arrival. Did that fall hurt? Sure looked like it hurt.
Sorry, pal, but that's nothing compared to what you're going to go through. You're on the list. By special order of the new boss. New boss. That's right. Poyo! Disclaimer. This doesn't happen. That is, this is just speculation about what might be happening. No, please, no. This is the feel-good ending, so you don't feel quite so terrible about what happens next, about what's coming next in our actual epilogue.
How long is this scheduled to go on?
Says here, eternity. Good. Epilogue. End Chew, Book 10, Blood Puddin.